Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the best formables in Rise of Nations. So, number one, we have Spain as the Iberian Union. So, you literally only need one country. And even though Portugal is like an okay country, stronger than some countries in Europe like Serbia or Bulgaria, it's honestly not the best country. It's not like you're invading France or you're invading the UK. You're just invading Portugal, which is like really easy since they only have 40k troops and you start out with 3 times as much. So yeah. So the next formable we're gonna have is the Benelux. You're gonna want to form this as the Netherlands. So this literally only takes one justification round. And by justification round, I mean you can have 2 justifications going at once. So you're gonna want to have a justification going on Belgium and one on Luxembourg. Look how many square cities you have. You have 3 square cities. That's enough for like 600 tanks at least if you're gonna tank spam, which is really okay if you're gonna attack these small countries which no one really uses. So the next one is, please. Okay, so this is gonna be a tough one. Right now I'm only doing European ones, but after this European lightning round we're gonna do something else too. So you're gonna wanna go and you're gonna wanna be Lithuania. This is the same subject as the Netherlands. All you have to do is have one justification round. One against Latvia and one against Estonia. It's a bonus point if you're doing this as Estonia, because after you invade all these, you can form the United Baltic Federation. Or whatever it's, you can just basically unite the Baltics, and after that, as Estonia, you could form the Finnic Union with Finland and Estonia, which will really get you a little higher on the rankings. After that, I would recommend invading Belarus. So yeah, okay. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna go on to one of the most underrated countries. One of the most underrated countries in my opinion, which is why I incorporated it in my video, Bulgaria. Bulgaria sits at a place where you can obviously attack Georgia, which will allow you entrance into the Middle East if stuff isn't going too well in the Balkans. So as the reason I chose Bulgaria is because of their formable Thrace. Thrace only requires 2 other countries. One of them is okay, but the other one might have some competition because it's not a bad country in the least. So yeah. Thrace only requires a lightning round of justifications, which is only 2 justifications. And after that we have Kazakhstan and the Central Asian Union. If you're not feeling up to the Central Asian Union and you want to form something else, there's also the Turkic Khaganate, which is basically the same thing except the Turkic Khaganate includes Mongolia, which you can actually capture pretty easily, but in a private server I wouldn't recommend forming that because you have a lot of competition, especially with China. But yeah, China and Russia, if you're trying to capture Mongolia, aren't your best friends. So I would just stick to forming the Central Asian Union, because this is a little bit of a harder one. You need 2 rounds of justifications. One on Uzbekistan, one on Kyrgyzstan, and one on Tashkent. Turkmenistan, and one on Tajikistan. So yeah, Kazakhstan is also ranked here because look at this, right? So we go to electronic factory. This is 5 electronic factories. 5 electronic factories is almost, I think, 60 electronics. No, 16 times. Yeah, it's basically 90 electronics. And then 90 electronics, if you're selling that, you can make like 5 million extra dollars, which will help you get a foot down, especially if you invade Pakistan. I already made a video both on Kazakhstan. Oh no, I haven't made a video. That video will be out later. I've already made that video, but I need to edit it. So yeah, because it's gonna be a time lapse. So I hope you guys like that video. Then there's this one. Bulgaria. Yeah, Bulgaria is featured in my Best Nations video. So if you like that, you should subscribe. If you like that, you should watch that video. So Africa, obviously I've talked about South Africa before and they're formable. But in South America, you're gonna wanna have Brazil. Brazil is obviously a really big country. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying anything about that. It's just, look at this formula. So the Empire of Brazil needs one country, one other country. Then, since you're already like 5th or 6th on the rankings, 4th, you can build as many electronic factories as you want. You don't really have to care about your stability. If you form the Empire of Brazil, but if a big country like Brazil is not your speed, you can go with Colombia. So you can go as Colombia and form Gran Colombia. Gran Colombia only requires 3 other nations. I formed it before, but I haven't recorded it. But yeah, it's a really good country to form. I would really recommend it if you like it. It'll give you a boost. However, you're stuck between 2 powers, which is Mexico and Brazil. So if Brazil decides that they want to kill you, they will kill you. If Mexico decides they want to they want to take the way down, Central America, and extend into Southern America, you have really no choice but to oblige, because you're the entrance to South America. From Panama, you are the entrance. Venezuela is also, but you're the main entrance. So yeah. And yeah, guys, those are my favorite formables and the best formables to start off your game, and therefore basically the best countries to start off your game. But there is a bonus one. The bonus one is playing as Turkey. So playing as Turkey, you can form one with 3 other formables. 3 other countries. And since Turkey is like a really strong country, it already has 200k troops starting off, which is a lot, even compared to Germany, which a lot of people like playing as. This is a lot bigger, like 200k troops. And then if you spam a little, look at this. Look at all these troops, 620,000 troops. And let's say we're attacking something. It'll take us like only a few minutes to attack it. So you only need 2 justification rounds, and one of them is just like a 0.5 justification round, which you can do very easily. When I say very, I mean very, very easily. I almost have 1,000 troops, and I just ran out of manpower. So it's your choice if you form it. I mean, I already have 1 million troops, and I just ran out of manpower. So if you guys like wanna form something that is on the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Turkey is a really volatile country, which can allow you to expand a little bit further into Asia with Iran and Iraq, or expand a little into Europe with Greece and Bulgaria. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you guys like it, subscribe. Yeah.